My name is Zephaniah Victor Madzia Kapita, and I would like to welcome you to our World of Ambuya Development Center, which is in a Tanganyika village in Malawi. The purpose of this speech is to seek funding for orphans and vulnerable children program from you, our potential donors from USA. The speech will cover a short story, a background, response of Ambuya Development Center, the results of the program, and an appeal at the end. I want to start with the story of Ayana Muntua. Ayana Muntua is 13 years old, but she is in grade 3. Ayana has been going to school for 5 years, repeating the same grade because she goes to school for 3 months, and after 3 months, there is hunger period, and she can no longer go to school. And the following year, she goes back to start in the same grade, and for 5 years, she has been in grade 3, which is so pathetic. Tanganyika village in Malawi has 5,308 people. 3,183 of those are children. 1,012 are either orphans or vulnerable children. Poverty levels are very high in this community because 90% of the people make $8 per month. Children go to school, as I've pointed out already, especially from vulnerable homes, only for 3 months, and then they stop. And in the following year, they have to start the same class. Girls, because of this frustration, they end up getting married at the age of 13 to 15, which is disastrous. And the poverty cycle, therefore, continues. The response of Ambuya Development Center is interesting in this community. Ambuya Development Center is a non-government organization rooted on the Christian principle of you shall love your neighbor as yourself, Galatians 5:14b. The center started by a school feeding program of 350 children, 300 from primary school and 50 preschool children. We provide food from Monday to Saturday. That's lunch only. And the lunch is only given to those children who have gone to schools to encourage them to go to school. We also provide uniforms and blankets to those that are very vulnerable. And we teach the children the word of God, the life skills, and how to deal with issues of abuse that are common in this village. We have provided 30 scholarships to 30 students at high school this past year. Dorothy Ganizani is another girl in the community. Dorothy is 11 years old and she's in grade 4. Compared to Ayana, Dorothy has done well because she joined the program a bit earlier. And because of that situation, Dorothy is happy and we are happy, and we believe that she will do well in school. Many children, when they come from school, they come to the center and they eat. We feed children from 3 schools. They come to the center, they have lunch, nutritious food, and this nutritious food is very helpful to their attendance of school. Because most of them, when they go back home, there is nothing to eat at home. And they depend on what they ate at school. And during that time, therefore, they're still able to attend school. We also would like to find out each and every time whether the children are doing well health-wise. Sometimes we invite a nurse to come and examine them. And after that, we also do BMI measurements in order to see the situation. But we are glad that the children, many of the children are doing very well in their health. The impact so far is exciting to us because 98% of the children attend school now. At the beginning, 60% were able to finish their grade, the school year, at schools. But now, 98% are finishing the school year and progressing to another grade. 90% of them are succeeding, passing very well. And out of the BMI measurements that we do, 88% are excellent. And out of the remaining 12%, we are able to put them on a special diet in order for them to become healthy. One orphan, as I'm talking right now, has joined now the university, and we are happy about that development. Children are no longer getting married, especially girls, at the age of 13. And boys are no longer going and joining bad groups of drugs and the like at the age of 13 because they are now at school. This is the little program that the Ambuya Development Center is implementing in this community. But it takes only $20 per child per month to make this difference. And I would like to ask you to consider sponsoring any of these children so that they can do well in this community. Remember, I pointed out that there are more than 1,000 children in this community. We can only be able to feed these children, the 350, because we are limited in funding. We would have loved to increase this program to 500, 600 children so that we make a very big difference in this community. Many of the children that are coming to the center for this program have been successful at school because their thinking capacities have improved. We are thankful to God for giving us an opportunity like this as we share with you. And we believe and we hope that you can make a decision today to sponsor a child or several children. And please see our contacts. And we thank you very much for listening to this presentation.